Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is May 13th, 2025. And I want to talk about Donald Trump in the Middle East. Right now, Saudi first, Drudge report. And so the headlines are coming out. Trump's Middle East trip marked by potential private business conflicts. Don surprised and sidelined Israel ahead of landmark visit. This is an important detail here that on Israel's 77th birthday, Trump is not going to Israel. And we can talk about how he did go to Israel on their 70th birthday, but now on their 77th birthday, Israel has been sidelined. And if we go on here, the first few articles on the Drudge report, this really caught my attention, and this is what I'm going to be sharing about. Is this third article here. It says, calm before the storm. Prices drop slightly, but tariffs could push costs higher. And the timing of this article, as Trump is in the Middle East, May 13th. Okay, and if we pull this article up, this was published today on CNBC, May 13th. The calm before the storm. Okay. Now, Donald Trump had talked about the calm before the storm, and now on the eve of Israel's 77th birthday, and during his trip to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, where he will be skipping over Israel, we have this article coming out that brings focus again to this statement, the calm before the storm. Okay, so I put some things together here, and I want to show you the importance of where we are now together with the calm before the storm statement that Donald Trump made a few years ago. Okay, so on October 5th, 2017, the calm before the storm. Now, is the storm where we are right now? Is this the storm? Is this the storm that we have been waiting for that Trump announced on October 5th of 2017. Remember, Trump is connected to the number 7. He was born on a blood moon 700 days before the rebirth of Israel. June 14th, 1946 was 700 days exactly before the rebirth of Israel. And on his first inauguration, on his first day in office, Donald Trump was 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days old. And so everything connected to the number 7 from October 5th, 2017 to May 12th of 2025, 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days. Okay, this is one detail leading us to second Passover. Now, another detail leading us to today is not only the 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days connected to yesterday, October 5th, 2017 to today, May 13th, 2025, it's 2,777 days. This is incredible. 2,777 days. Today, exactly. To the first day, he just arrived in Saudi Arabia. Today, 2,777 days after his statement. But this really caught my attention too, because we're at 91 months and 8 days. And 7 years, 7 months, and 8 days. And if we go to the last day of the trip, he's going to be leaving the Middle East on May 16th. So if we go to the last day of the trip, 2,780 days, but this is 7 years, 7 months, and 11 days, and it's 91 months and 11 days. So included in the last day of this trip is the 7/11 and the 9/11 together. And May 14th to May 15th is the day of the flood on the Hebrew calendar, the 17th day of the second month. So right here we have the 7/11. Plus we have the 7/11 included in the calm before the storm statement. Okay, so all of this is so important as to where we are now. Israel's 77th birthday, second Passover, and the day of the flood, all connected to the calm before the storm. But this is really what is also, I mean, Trump is sidelining Israel. Okay, this is the headline. Trump is sidelining Israel. In other words, there's a betrayal because Trump was all about Israel on their 70th birthday. May 14, 2018, and let's move the embassy and let's get a deal done and let's prove to Israel that they're our best friend. Israel's 70th birthday, May 14, 2018, and the opening of the American embassy in Jerusalem. Well, 7 years later, Israel is being sidelined by the same Donald Trump. May 14, 2025, Israel's 77th anniversary, and Trump is in the Middle East, but he's making deals with Israel's enemies. Is this the betrayal that is foretold in the Bible? A 7-year covenant and then a breaking of the covenant. And we have a 7-year period here from Israel's 70th birthday to Israel's 77th birthday. And we have a 7-year period and we have the breaking of the covenant and we have a betrayal going on. And what is going on? What is going to be happening? What is the situation here taking place with Donald Trump going to the Middle East but not going to Israel on this trip? Okay, making huge deals of weapons and business and all kinds of alliances that are taking place between the United States and Israel's enemies. But Israel's not involved in any of this trip. And so is this a betrayal that is taking place? Another piece of this puzzle, another piece of information that is happening over the next few days, especially on Thursday, May 15th, is this peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. But they're not doing it just anywhere. They're doing it in Turkey. Okay. Now, the day of the flood, the 17th day of the second month, is Thursday, May 15th. And where is Noah's Ark? It's in Turkey. Noah's Ark is on Mount Ararat, according to the Bible. Whether they've truly found it or not, they haven't allowed it to be dug up, but there seems to be evidence that Noah's Ark is on Mount Ararat in Turkey. Well, this day in Turkey could be a huge sign as well. So we have Russian President Putin proposes direct talks with Ukraine on May 15th in Turkey.